selling low-ticket programs in 2025 is a little bit like trying to sell VHS tapes at Blockbuster. It's outdated, no one wants it, and AI can probably do it better anyway. AI is exposing every lazy sales tactic and weak offer. So if you are still pitching with cookie-cutter scripts, the bad news is you're competing with a robot that's working 24/7 and charging $0. The good news is, in this video, I'm going to show you the 3 big shifts that every closer, creator, and coach needs to make to survive this AI extinction event. My name's Luke, I've been in the sales game for over 20 years, and I promise you that every time a new technology comes to take over the world, it's only the best of the best that survive. Did the telephone kill door-to-door sales? Or did it raise the bar for the standard of those door-to-door sellers and mean absolute bank for those that could transfer their sales to the telephone? Did the internet kill sales? Or did it give us 1,000,001 other ways that we can sell, adapt, learn, improve, and ultimately survive this AI extinction event in 3 easy lessons? Look, here's the truth. 40% of sales reps are already using AI to help them with their scripts, help them with their objection handlings. But only 5% of sellers using AI are reporting an increased close rate. Why is that? Because AI can replace words to make you sound better, but AI can't replace certainty, experience, and actually giving a shit about what your client wants. And that's the human edge. And those salespeople that can sell a transformation, not a program, are the ones that are going to survive. Check out the links below. I have a ton of free sales assets to help you get more yeses on your sales calls. Be way more confident when you're trying to close your clients. Shift number 1, stop selling information and start selling transformation. Bad example, a coach will say, you get 6 calls with me, 24 modules, 12 videos, and a weekly Q&A. Your prospect says, well, YouTube's going to give me that for free. A good example is when a coach says, at the end of a program, you won't just know the scripts. You'll be the type of closer that can lead any conversation and bring a client on a journey to transformation. You'll know your identity, you'll have the confidence, and that's going to put 20K extra a month in your pocket. You see, AI gives for free. Humans will pay for an identity change. Shift number 2, stop pitch, start diagnosing. A bad example, sales guy says, I can get you 10 new clients in 30 days. The client says, that sounds like every bad DM I've already ignored this week. A good example is when a salesperson says, I'm curious, what's the hardest part of closing the leads that you already have? The prospect might say, I get ghosted after the first message. And then you can say, that sounds like a lot of my clients. They have a real problem when it comes to following up. Let me show you how I can help. Do you see how you've gone from pitching to diagnosing? Robots pitch, leaders diagnose. Shift number 3, stop promising, start proving. A bad example would be, I'll get you 100 leads in 7 days or your money back. Your prospect says, that sounds a little bit scammy to me. A good example is when you show proof. My client closed 3 new deals just 48 hours after I helped her with a new objection handling strategy. And then you can break that down for them. Promises create doubt, but proof creates trust. Listen, I get it. I've been there. I've sold low-ticket crap. I've sent generic DMs. I've been ghosted 100,000 times. But look, I am old. I had to adapt to this new world of online selling. But you young guns out there, this is your world. And with a few simple sales strategies and frameworks, you will absolutely kill it in sales. The truth is, I thought the online sales world was different to selling in the real world, which was my bread and butter. But in reality, it's all the same. The moment I stopped acting like a teenager or a robot in the DMs, and started bringing my prospects on transformational journeys, diagnosing them, leading them to a path of change, is when I was back earning the big bucks again. So here's what I want you to do in the next 30 days. You know we love to gather data on this channel. I want you to do 3 things. At the end of every day, number 1, how many real sales conversations did you have? Number 2, what was the biggest or most common objection, and how did you handle it? Be honest. And finally, the 3rd thing to write down every single day is, did you sell the transformation or did you just pitch the product? Do that for 30 days, review your data, and trust me, you will start to see your close rate skyrocket. Check out the links in the description below. A ton of new sales assets coming down the line. We're building some really cool apps for you. Everything's going to be free. I'll see you in the next one.